I'm standing before you saying this. Even my greatest rival today met me with Yaradua. Ætìku met me with Yaradua. I was one of the youngest, brilliant strategists of late Shehu Yaradua. He was just out of custom that time. Ask him to go and read the civil service regulation. They asked him questions. How did you make money? He said, from selling cars. Can you, as a civil servant, involve in other trade and businesses? No. You have attracted disqualification. You don't deserve to compete with others. Drawn inspiration, I've said that. My political history is full of examples of long, abiding support for the North. No Ribadu was on our platform. I've supported Ætìku Abubakar in 2007.
Shakapan of the North.
Then, don't blame me if I ask for the payback period. It's payback. Let him endorse me now. Instead of conducting rally around Kaduna, why I'm talking to great people here. As you are aware, security is the foundation of resources. I am committed to mobilizing all assets within our national power to secure Nigeria. We did this in Lagos through many initiatives, especially the Security Trust Fund. Though we address many needs of our country, the forces which help to sanitize Lagos are in Lagos in conjunction with the federal government. When I assumed office in 1999, the situation I met was basically a case of banditry where urban gangs ruled the streets. I returned the state to a state of law and order and rule of law. The state is still there. We will address the welfare and training needs of our security personnel, strengthen our security institutions with modern technology, necessary equipment to better position them to respond to modern challenges that we face in a fast-changing world.
Surely possible, sir.
Under my leadership, the Nigerian military will receive much needed injection of training personnel to strengthen the heroic effort of the troops, and we will reinforce them. It requires consensus building. I must say here that restructuring means different things to different people. That's why those who understand, who didn't understand the meaning of restructuring did not even follow up on a very good job done by El Rufai on this. Malam Nasir El Rufai I thank you for that job. If nobody did. But it should be noted that my aspiration to lead the country is a testimonial for my strong belief in the unity and indivisibility of Nigeria as a country. These, however, are matters that require consultation with critical stakeholders, which include the Council of State, legislatures, judiciary, state government, traditional institutions, and groups like yours, before we discuss the state police. I am willing to listen to all opinions to help us arrive at a definite stand that will be in the interest of the country. We will mobilize resources to enhance the welfare of personnel and provide the right equipment and training required for them to secure us all. We will sustain ongoing efforts of increasing the boots on the ground, commensurate to our geography and population. These recruitments will be tailored to suit the need for specific cadre and expertise for each organ of the security architecture. Well, I can guarantee you is that throughout this period, and I stand before here, I'm making you a promise that will be fulfilled. For us, we are sitting on a gold mine with abundant natural resources, with strategic investment in research and development, and effective management of resources. We will exploit our resources to the fullest. There is no local government in this country where there is no resource or endowment that can be harnessed for greater economic development. If it is only cassava self, there are so many extractions and economic opportunity that we can bring out of a cassava tuber. Our major economic challenges are underinvestment, the ineffective management, and these are what I am bringing to the table. A good experience, can-do attitude, thinking and doing it. Our economic plan, we utilize the vast natural resources we have through strategic investment in infrastructure, which will lead to the diversification of economy and wealth creation across the country.
I'm speaking as your host and governor of Kaduna State, so I will not campaign for my candidate. But you all know who it is. It is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and by the grace of God, the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When the northern APC governors met one Saturday evening and took a position that we insist that in our party, power must rotate to the south, we did so out of the understanding of our sense of history. We always ask ourselves as Northern governors, what would Sir Ahmadu Bello do in the circumstances? What would Tafawa Balewa do? What would Aminu Kano do before we take a position? Because we are the inheritors of that legacy. The 19 Northern governors and the Minister of FCT are the direct inheritors of the legacy of Ahmadu Bello Sardauna of Sokoto, Allah ya masa rahama. We are conscious of that burden of responsibility, and that is why when we debate to take decisions, we have these illustrious sons of Northern Nigeria as our reference point. And we took that position without regard to the interests of some people who insisted that after 8 years of President Buhari's tenure, he should be succeeded by yet another Northerner. We felt as Northern governors that this is not in our character. We are not like that.
Oof.